Valentine's Day can be great for those who are in a relationship, and it can suck for those who are single. And stuck somewhere in between those two extremes are people who are in a relationship but can't be with their person on Valentine's Day or their significant other on Valentine's Day. And that's what this video is about. My boyfriend's name is Kenny. He lives in Arizona and I live in Pennsylvania. We are both apart for college reasons. We met when I was 14. We've been dating for about a year and 10 months, and we will be dating for 2 years in May. We've been long distance for 6 months and long distance for 4 months. What I mean by that is that I moved to college from my hometown in Virginia. I moved to college to Pennsylvania in August, and he moved out to Arizona in October. So we were long distance from Pennsylvania to Virginia for 2 months before he moved to Arizona, and now what I call long distance. I feel that college is the reason for most long distance relationships. If you can't be together for this reason, then you have to live in 2 separate places at one time. I know a lot of people meet in high school and they date in high school and they're able to date through college even if they don't go to the same college, and that is what we are planning to do. We're going to be long distance for pretty much the foreseeable future. There's not a time where he's moving back to the East Coast that we know of. He's going to be going to California sometime after July, and so then we'll be long distance. And this video is more about my relationship. I know that every relationship is different. If you don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day, that is definitely your choice. And I have always liked Valentine's Day. I've always been that type of person. My Valentine's Day experiences are always good. Especially when it was like 4th grade and it was candy. And that's all that Valentine's Day was just, you got candy. And I was like, heck yeah. If you are with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other on Valentine's Day, definitely take a moment to appreciate them, whether it's a hug or a kiss. I haven't been able to hug my boyfriend for about a month. We saw each other a month ago. And I'm not going to be able to hug him for another 3.5 months. And it's like the little things that I think a lot of people take for granted in their relationships, is being able to hug the person. So just take a moment for me. Tell them I sent you. Oh, I forgot to say what this video is. My mind is a mess. This video is called How to Spend Valentine's Day When Your Significant Other Lives Across the Country. A very niche set of people, and I doubt that anyone's going to be really relating to this. I mean, I'm sure there are tons of people that do that. The specific part about it is that he lives across the country. A lot of people are in long distance relationships and it works out for a lot of people. I know personally a lot of people who are in long distance relationships, especially when you're going from senior year of high school to first year in college. A lot of people are still with their high school people and it's known that a lot of college freshmen break up with their high school girlfriend or boyfriend within the first few months. I've known people who have gone through that, but I also know people who are still dating, and it is February, so we'll see. Second semester, we'll see if they're still together. Okay, so the first thing that I'd say on Valentine's Day, if you're trying to get through either not being with someone on Valentine's Day or you're not able to be with the person that you want to be with on Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day is just a regular day. So even if you're in a relationship, do something that makes you happy as yourself, as an individual. Do something that makes you happy. On actual Valentine's Day for me, I'm uploading a video. It's going to be about self-love. It's called Skip the Face Mask. And I'm really excited to be editing and uploading that on Valentine's Day. I think it's a great way to spend my time. I love filming, editing, and uploading. Obviously, that's why I'm here. I'm taking the time on my Valentine's Day to do something that I love and something that makes me happy. And I recommend that you guys do that too, even if you're in a relationship, to spend some time on yourself as well. And if you need some tips on how to spend time for yourself, that self-care video is going up on Valentine's Day. So subscribe, turn my post notifications on, and you'll be able to see that. Spend your time doing tasks that benefit you, like as a person. Spend your time doing things that benefit you. Things like showering or cleaning up your room and stuff like that. Those are actual things that make you feel joy. Once your space is clean, once you're clean as a person, you can feel good on the inside too. And if you are feeling down, reach out to those who are around you, whether it's your significant other or your friends. Just let them know how you're feeling, and you can get love from places that you didn't know that you needed it from. So, apart from hugs and kisses, there are alternative ways to feel loved, and that's definitely, I think, something that's not talked about as much. And talk to your significant other. Text them. You can text them or call them if you have time, or write them a letter if you live in 1775 for some reason. Even though you can't physically be with your person on Valentine's Day, you can still talk to them and tell them that you love them. So being with them in that way is somehow more important than being with them in a physical way. And I think that that's how a lot of long-distance relationships truly last. If you have that connection that doesn't need to be physically there with the person, you know that you're loved, even far apart, which is cheesy, but it really does matter. If you're in a long-distance relationship, having that deep connection is what gets you through the day. And that's the truth. Now, there are some don'ts for Valentine's Day. If you're in a long-distance relationship, don't watch a romantic movie. I know you're gonna want to, but don't do it. It's only gonna make you feel sad, and it's gonna make you cry, and you're gonna wish that you were in that situation. All you're gonna do is think about your significant other the entire time, and it's just not gonna be helpful. When you're watching the movie so that you can get those hormones, you can feel what they're feeling, it's not gonna bring you lasting joy. And if you want to know more about lasting joy, my video is coming out on Valentine's Day is a lot about how to bring yourself lasting joy, so subscribe and turn post notifications on. Last promo for that video, I promise. Don't binge out on foods and chocolate that are going to make you feel bad inside. I feel that being in a long-distance relationship really makes you look inward on yourself. And you're more conscious when you eat bad things and stuff like that, and eat bad things or don't exercise, and you're more conscious of how your body feels when you have to think about yourself as an individual rather than someone that's in the relationship with the person there with you physically. You're more conscious of who you are as a person. So I feel that eating bad things, especially when you're in a long-distance relationship, shouldn't be part of something normal that you do. It's perfectly okay to eat bad things every once in a while. We do it. That's what my mom said about McDonald's when I was younger. I said, is McDonald's good for you? And she said, you can have McDonald's every once in a while, but you should never eat it every day. So you shouldn't be eating bad every day. You should be eating good most of the time. And of course, we all make mistakes. We're human. Eating bad is something that we do every once in a while. And if you want to talk more about food, I have a video coming out later this month on food, and it's called How to Make Friends with the Enemy. And if you want to stay tuned for that video, subscribe, turn post notifications on. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop promoting myself. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop. Lastly, I want to say that I know I haven't posted for a month. I've been in a bit of a ditch, and finally I feel that I'm climbing out, and I'm finally climbing out on top of the hill, but there's this mountain of unhappiness in front of me, and I feel that I have to take control of my life in order to be able to climb the mountain. Are you visualizing it? The mountain that's there in front of me. And I feel that YouTube is a big source of happiness for me, and it lets me output all this filming and this creativeness and also this planning side of me. And I really love to do this. It really is a big source of happiness for me. It was hard for me for a long time after, in January. It was hard for me to get in front of a camera and talk because I really didn't have much to say. Because inside I was sad and I was missing Kenny. I had just spent a few weeks with him and he had to go back to Arizona. And I didn't know how I was going to get through this few months of not being together, because this is the longest period we've gone not being together. We said goodbye January 5th, I think, and I'm not going to see him till May 15th. We've planned out that trip, which has been really helpful for getting through a long-distance relationship. Something's really helpful that is to plan ahead and to plan the next time you're going to see each other always, because it's going to feel like, what's the point if you don't have the next time you're going to see each other? You don't have the next thing to look forward to. And because of that mountain of unhappiness that I've been trying to get over, this month's theme of videos is this month's theme of videos is how to be happy and how to deal with being unhappy, and how to create a good life for yourself, even though you feel like you have all of these external factors making you feel like it's impossible to be happy. And so that's this month's theme. I know it's not very light and airy, but I feel like a lot of people need to hear some of the things that I have to say, or maybe some people want to be with me on my journey of discovering how to be happy in a time that I really felt like it was impossible to be happy. I'm thinking about why I'm not happy. Why aren't you happy? Is it because of all these external factors, like school is hard, or the weather is terrible, or your boyfriend lives across the country? Why aren't you happy right now? And just looking inside and saying, how can I change this? How can I take control of my own life and change it? I have 4 more videos coming out this month. Although it's not an everyday posting schedule like it was in December, I'm actually very happy that I'm actually getting videos out. I went a full month not posting anything, and I think it was probably one of the worst months I've ever lived. I'm happy to be back, posting, editing, filming especially. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, turn my post notifications on so that you know when I'm posting, because it's not going to be a super regular schedule. It's going to be every Sunday and then randomly during the week sometimes. I've had all of my videos already scheduled for when I'm filming them and editing and uploading them. I know this is going up on Sunday. It's actually Friday right now when I'm filming this. And then I have one coming out on Valentine's Day. And the next one's going to be on Sunday after that. And then you're just going to have to wait to find out after that. And I have already planned all of the videos, and I'm just not going to tell you what they are. So you're just going to have to stay tuned. Comment below a pink heart emoji if you've made it this far. If you've made it this far, you're amazing. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.